has this really beautiful and slightly open pattern to the fabric. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Peacock Fan stitch. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4. So for this stitch, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 12 plus 2. In my case, I have 26. For row 1, we're going to work 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So you skip the first one, and into the next, we're going to do 1 single crochet. And now we can start the row repeat. For this row repeat, we're going to skip 5 chains and then into the next do 13 double treble crochets. So what that does is that actually hides the next few chains that you're going to work into because it's so many stitches into one chain. So what we're actually going to do is grab a stitch marker. I just want to mark one of the stitches or one of the foundation chains because we are going to work a single crochet into it later on in the row repetition. So I've got my stitch marker here, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to count the 5 chains that we're going to skip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is where we're going to work the 13 double treble crochets. And now we're going to count 5 chains because we're going to be skipping those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then into the next one, we're going to work the single crochet. So I'm going to put a stitch marker into that chain because again, when you work the 13 double treble crochets, it gets really crowded and it's kind of hard to count your chains. So, okay, here we go. We're going to start the row repeat. We're going to skip 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the next one, work 13 double treble crochets. For that, we're going to yarn over 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3. Go into the chain that you have to go into. Grab the yarn and pull it through. And now we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops at a time. That's 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. So that's a double treble crochet. Let's do another one. Yarn over 3 times. Insert my hook into the same chain. Grab the yarn and pull through. And now we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops at a time. 2, 3, and 4. And you want 13 of these. So do that and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I just finished my 13 double treble crochets. As you can see, a few of the chains have been hidden because of them. So it's good to have that single crochet because we know that after doing that, there's 5 chains after for the row repeat. And then to finish the row repeat, you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next chain, which is the one that you have your stitch marker into. So let me carefully take that out. It's this one there. So into there, we do a single crochet. And that ends the row repeat. Basically, you start with a skip 5 chain, then 13 double crochets into the next chain, skip 5, and 1 single crochet into the next. And again, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to count ahead so I can put a stitch marker into the stitch where the single crochets go. So that's a little tip to make sure that you know where you are. I'm going to do the row repeat again. So we skip 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the next one, I'm going to work the 13 double treble crochets. Then I'm going to skip 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then into the next one, the single crochet, which will take you to the very end of the row. So I'm going to do that. I'll see you when I'm at the end of row 1. All right, I've finished row 1 here. I've just done my last single crochet into the very last chain of the foundation chain. So this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to start with a chain 5. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This chain 5 counts as a double treble crochet. And now you want to flip your work. We're going to do 1 double treble crochet into the very first stitch. So into the single crochet from the previous row, we do a double treble crochet. Remember, you want to yarn over 3 times on your hook prior to inserting it. And now we can start the row repeat. we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to skip 6 double treble crochets and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So from the big fan here, we're going to skip 6. So we skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the 7th, on top of it, do a single crochet. And now we can continue the row repeat. You're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the rest of the double treble crochets. So there's 6 double treble crochets remaining. And then into the single crochet that you have following that, you're going to work 1 double treble crochet, a chain 1, and 1 double treble crochet. So we yarn over 3 times, go into the single crochet, and work a double treble crochet, a chain 1, and another double treble crochet into the same spot. And that there ends the row repeat. So you can go back to the beginning of it. We're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 6 double treble crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the next, do 1 single crochet. And if you have more stitches, if you're not at the end of the row, you'd continue by doing a chain 4. Skip the next 6 double treble crochet and into the next single crochet, doing this V. So double treble crochet, chain 1, double treble crochet. That's the repetition you want to follow. However, when you're at the end of the row, after doing the single crochet, we're going to chain 4. Skip the next 6 double treble crochets and into the very last single crochet, we're going to work 2 double treble crochets. So this is going to be my first one. And this my second. Okay. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. You're going to work 1 single crochet into the very first stitch. And then we're going to skip 1 double treble crochet and chain 4. So this one here and the chain 4, we're going to skip that. And then into the next single crochet, we're going to work 13 double treble crochets. So essentially, you're just going to find the top of that, the single crochet, into there, do 13 double treble crochets. So that's going to take some time. I'm going to do that and I'll see you when I'm done. I just finished the 13 double treble crochets. By doing so, my chain 4 after the single crochet is now hidden. But for the row repeat, we're going to be skipping that anyway. So you're skipping the chain 4 and also one of the double treble crochets. So continuing the row repeat, you do that and then do 1 single crochet into the next chain space, into the chain space between the double treble crochets of the previous row. We do 1 single crochet. And that ends the row repeat. So we can go back to the beginning of it by skipping the double treble crochet and chain 4, and then doing 13 double treble crochets into the top of the single crochet, then skipping 4, like the chain 4, and then 1 double treble crochet, and then 1 single crochet into the next chain space. But at the end of the row, we're going to do the single crochet into the top of the turning chain here. So I'm going to do that and I'll see you when I'm done this row. So I just finished row 3 here. I just did my single crochet into the top of the turning chain. And this here is the end of row 3. So moving forward, you want to repeat row 2 and 3 back and forth until you have the desired length of your work or a finished swatch. This is crazy. These fans of double treble crochets are really big. So that's something to keep in mind. It's going to be quite a big stitch. It's a little bit open, but not so much because of those fans in the middle, but there are these kind of holes in between. So yeah, it has this really beautiful pattern to the fabric. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.